hey. Aibo. There's fire on the mountain. Run. Hey, African Debbie. Guys, Nigerian under 20 will be facing South Africa under 20 at the semi-final of AFCON under 20 competition. I just want to say this to my strong Nigerian kids. I just want to share this to you people. You were permitted to rust against any other country apart from South Africa. Because trust me, Nigerians will not be happy if you put rust to South Africa. So for the sake of your health and yourself, if you go there and you rust, don't go back to Nigeria. This is just a simple advantation for you. If you don't want to be a laughing stock, if you don't want to be a meme, don't go back to Nigeria if you rust. Yes. Go there, focus on football. Leave Niash alone. South Africa should not use Niash and confuse you people here. They should not use Niash and change the brain of you people. When you go there, focus on football. Focus on the reason that you are there. And play your matches. If you do as I say, you will win matches. That is how back in the days when I was a footballer. You understand? When we were facing South Africa, I will go to the field with me and JJ Okocha. We will play our football very, very well. All of all, JJ Okocha, those are my friends. Those are my former teammates. JJ Okocha, Samuel, to all of them. When we go to South Africa, anytime we go to South Africa to play football, we don't focus on Nyash. We focus on why we are there. That's why we were always successful against them. So Nigerian under 20, I'm supporting you people to beat South Africa because enough is enough with them. They are too showing off now at the moment. They are showing off. Every trophy in Africa, they are there. And I want you people to stop them. Stop them on the 15th of May. Stop them. Don't allow them to reach the final. South Africa, if you people win Nigeria, if you win Nigeria, I will cut off one of my eggs and fry it and eat. One of my eggs from one of my balls, I will take it. I send my hand under my trouser, get one of my balls, I put it, I crack it, I put it in the frying pan, I fry it with tomato and I eat it. If you people beat Nigeria under 20, Continental Derby, we shall see who is the strong person now. One love.
Nigeria might face South Africa once again, but this time it's under 20. Nigeria just defeated Senegal on penalties in the under 20 championship going up in Egypt. Now that match ended up in penalties and Nigeria won 3-1. And now Nigeria must wait for the winner of South Africa versus DR Congo to know who they are going to face. But they've booked their place in the World Cup, the Under 20 World Cup happening in Chile. And that is absolutely incredible. So Nigeria now awaits for who is going to win between South Africa and DR Congo, the Under 20, happening in Egypt. And then from there, we know what next to do. But incredible win by Nigeria. It happened on penalties, but penalties are part of the game. And they get to decide who gets to go forward and who gets to be knocked out. And Nigeria has knocked out Senegal. Congratulations to Nigeria under 20 team. And you know what? At the end of the day, when you look at Nigeria's under 20 record in terms of football, the male side, it's not bad. It's something that that can be celebrated. If you look at the past, so many players have come up from there that have ended up in the national team and ended up greatly. So if these guys do well, who knows? Maybe someone comes up from there, gets in the national team, gets called up and stuff like that. But congratulations on the win. And we await who wins between South Africa and DR Congo.
The 7-time champions, the Flying Eagles of Nigeria, will be meeting the Amajita of South Africa in the semi-finals of the African Under 20 tournament on Thursday. And one thing is certain is that South Africa has never won this tournament before, and this is the time for Nigeria to continue their supremacy in this level of African championship.
South Africa, we only have one message for you. This time around, it's not going to be how it was in the senior team in the World Cup qualifier. This time around, Nigeria is going to humble you guys. This time around, we are going to show you that there is a level that we have boys that are serious. Forget about what our big boys do in the men's senior team. In this under 20, we are going to humble your boys, and we are going to show them that there is a level that we play good football. You guys should wait for us, South Africa.
Well, for the under 20 category, the Nigerian Flying Eagles have a rich pedigree. Because even you also look at the FIFA World Cup, talking about the under 20 level now, the Flying Eagles have been runners up once. So they've done well, going to the World Cup. And in the AFCON, just like, the guys have said, they've won it 7 times. For the South Africans, how many times? None. So we know that in age grade football, Nigeria have a rich pedigree. You just have to count few countries in the world, not only in Africa now, but in the whole world that will equal Nigeria's record. So in that game against South Africa, I see the Flying Eagles, defeating them based on current form, based on what they have been playing so far so good in Egypt.
The coach, Aliou Zubairu's side, They have been doing so well in this tournament. They're still unbeaten. I think these are one of the reasons why Nigeria will have the bragging right to say this is a very good tournament for us. Edition. Do you think? What do you think Nigeria will do?
I think the game is going to still go to extra time,
okay.
and Nigeria will win eventually.
Okay.
I'm predicting 2-1 in favor of Flying Eagles.
Let's keep our fingers crossed, and on that day we hope to go and bring the matches to you if it is possible, and we keep hoping that both the Flying Eagles and the Amajita will bring up a good game. But at the end, of course, I'll always support my country.